Hi, I'm David from Kronos Audiovisual, and today on the Video Review Diaries we want to look at really beautiful Italian loudspeaker. This is from a company called Chario, and this is the Academy Sonnet, which is one of their more expensive stand mount speakers. So let's get the price out of the way first of all. These retail at £7,349. That's a lot of money for a stand mount speaker, but this is a very, very special speaker indeed. So first thing you'll notice about the speaker is the cabinet. This is a solid 20-year aged Italian walnut cabinet, not MDF, not with a cheap veneer on it. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of furniture. All the Chario speakers use solid walnut cabinets, which is sonically vastly superior to cheaper MDF cabinets, but also the cabinets, as I say, are even aged, so that that sonically they are perfect. There's no movement in the cabinet. You'll also probably see that the cabinet is unusual in that the tweeter is below the mid-range bass unit. It's basically called a reverse array design, and you'll also notice the speakers tilt slightly forward, so the time alignment is correct on the two drivers. It's really important. The drivers themselves are also made in-house by Chario. Most loudspeaker manufacturers have their drivers made by someone else. Chario actually manufacture their own. They're not, they're, again, like the cabinets, these are not standard drivers. They're very sophisticated. It's a soft dome tweeter with quite an unusual material for the bass mid-range unit. They also use very sophisticated magnets compared to other drivers, which are lighter and faster. Talking about the sound of the speakers, you'll see the tweeter is quite a large tweeter. It's considerably bigger than most tweeters you'll see in speakers, and the reason behind that is the tweeter has much wider frequency response, so therefore the crossover can cross over at a non-critical point to give you a much more integrated sound between the tweeter and the mid-range unit. So you'll find that when you're listening to these speakers on vocals and on real instruments like piano, guitar, things that you know what they sound like, these are phenomenally accurate. I mean, they are so musical in the way that they reproduce vocals and instruments. They go right down to 55 hertz in the bass, so that's sort of in the realms of a lot of floor standers. So these things can go really low at the bottom end. They're very dynamic. They're 90 dB. They are a 4-ohm load, so you do need an amplifier that can drive them correctly. But at 90 dB, they're not ridiculously inefficient. In terms of setup, they have a port at the rear, so you do want to bring them out a little bit from the back wall. They can work very close to side walls, but you do want to bring them out a little bit from the back wall to get the best sound from the speaker. But I have to say, Chario is a very new range to Kronos AV. It's already the fastest selling loudspeaker range we've ever stocked. And I've been doing this for 38 odd years, and the amount of Chario speakers we're selling at the moment, it's just insane. The value for money they offer compared to any other speakers range that we've come across is just amazing. Even the cheapest speaker they make is a solid wood cabinet, and it retails at just under 2,000, and this range goes right up to 50,000. So it's a huge range of speakers. This particular model, the Academy Sonnet, is the smallest speaker in that Academy range, and as I say, it sub £10,000. I've never heard a stand mount speaker that sounds even close to this speaker. It is just amazing what it's capable of doing. If you have the opportunity, please do come in and have a listen to the Chario range, whether it's this model or some of the less expensive units, because honestly, Visually, they are stunning, but sonically, they raise the bar really, really high. We believe that at Kronos we stock a really, really strong range of loudspeakers, and we don't take on new ranges lightly. But we heard these at the Munich show, and we were absolutely blown away by their performance. And now they're available in the UK. We're delighted that we're stocking the brand. Like a lot of our products, these are available in interest-free credit, so obviously you can take advantage of that, or low-cost finance, which maybe makes them a little bit easier to buy for some people. But as I say, if you get the opportunity, please do come in and have a listen to the Chario range, because at their respective price points, we believe they offer incredible value for money. Thanks so much for listening.